Hello, my mermaids and barnacle boys. My name is SpongeDrew, and welcome back to another video. Yes, we are back once again to bring you another amazing video by yours truly. By the time you are, watching this, you might be, in school or, attending class right now, or by the time you watch this when this is uploaded, you probably saw it and like, ooh, I'm gonna watch this after I get home from school. Yes, unfortunately, today's the first day back for public schools, or maybe not. Some schools start either later in month of August, or really depends on where you're at or not. But for me, I start probably I think next week for me. So of course some of you are disappointed, don't want to go back to school. Personally, I don't really want to go back either, but that is reality. But I decided bring you something that I've been doing, that I've been wanting to do probably for a long time now, and I actually got done cleaning them out in my cabinet in my living room just yesterday. I'm going to be reviewing all of my SpongeBob DVDs. Now, if you've seen one of my previous episodes, I reviewed this. This is the SpongeBob movie, but the first time on 4K Ultra HD. I already made a video about this. You can check in the annotation up above, or just check out in my videos on my channel. But I've already did a review on this. You guys have probably already seen it, so we're just gonna take this one out of the picture. So we're gonna be reviewing each one of the DVDs that I have in my collection. Personally, I thought I had a lot more DVDs than I thought I had. I didn't realize I didn't have just looking at my DVDs now, I have a whole bunch, but I know there's a whole bunch more out that has been released, and I know there's gonna be one or two new ones that are going to be released around later this year of 2024. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of them, been released over the years, and some of them have been released, internationally from, different countries or whatnot. But I'm going to be reviewing the ones that I have in my collection. Starting with my personal favorite one, which is, the first complete season that was released in 2003. As you can see right here. It was personally one of my favorite, book covers, and the most nostalgic of all, because we got, SpongeBob right here coming out the wooden frame. On the side, we got the first complete season. We got, almost the whole gang right here. See, get into focus. We got Squidward, Sandy, Patrick, Gary, and SpongeBob in his Hall Mountaineer outfit. And on the back, we just got a picture of just SpongeBob's pineapple right there. And we also got Plankton right on the top, right there. So we just open these out. Move that aside. See, got disc 1, 2, and 3. See right here, SpongeBob is spinning around. He's bringing it around town. Each one has a different cover. So this one has SpongeBob and Hall Monitor. This one with SpongeBob and Plankton with the fun letters, and SpongeBob getting hooked. So each of these have all episodes and whatnot. You can hold on. You can pause and read them all you like. See right there. Disc 2. It basically shows every single episode from the first season. So if you've already seen these, you already know what to expect from them. And there's also special features for each of the ones on top. Sorry for the glare of my fan on the top. So yeah, and obviously, of course, each one has a little cover on it, and a little thing from HillenBurg. Pause and read it for yourself and whatnot. The disc itself, of course, the DVD, You know, I did double check to make sure I have like all of the DVDs in each of my collection, and made sure that, you know, like each one of them was, you know, clean and organized before showcasing. You know, sometimes, you know, I just kind of like go ahead with my videos, but this one I actually took the time to actually, you know, look at them and, you know, like basically make sure they're in good condition and whatnot. So yeah, that is the first complete season with all the DVDs on it. Personally, one of my favorites. If you can get your hands on this, good luck, because, you know, like these are a rarity to find. So that's that. And next up, we got the complete second season. Now, to start off, I don't have the kind of like container, the DVD container like this for disc 3. I do have disc 3, but unfortunately I don't have this kind of like cover right here. The cover for, you know, disc 3 would be, you know, SpongeBob and SquarePants, you know, scared with the hash sling and slasher. But you can see these two right here. This one has SpongeBob, Patrick Wormy, and these two dressed as Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. You're gonna pause and read them for yourself, well, with, you know, special features and whatnot. Yeah, disc 3 would probably have the rest of the seasons. Well, not seasons. Rest of the episodes with also special features. You can probably look up pictures for yourself. Fortunately, I don't have like the kind of like cover, just like, you know, like the first season. But again, I think like the packaging for this would probably be SpongeBob and his pineapple with his head poking out or whatnot. But I could be wrong about that. And of course, the DVDs and whatnot. See right there. So that is season 2. But I do have all of season 3 right here, and you can see right here a little bit, you know, like nice artwork the whole side. I actually have a poster exactly like this, you know, cover right here hanging in my room. It's still, you know, hanged up like the side of my door, so it's pretty cool. Of course, all of these are based off references from season 3. Speaking of, we can show them right here. So we have disc 1. You know, this is of course, you know, like based off, you know, like Squilliam, and, you know, like I think Squilliam returns. You know, cover right here. And you can see the disc right here, with Krabby Patty, you know, like biting off. We got disc 2 with, you know, like Packgar and SpongeGar and Squidgar right here. It's Caveman. You can see right there. And the last one is Plankton with, you know, his whole army and or cousins. And oh, I didn't show you guys the back of these, but let me do that. You can see, pause the video right here. Got the special features and whatnot. Pretty good, you know, episodes. One of my personal favorite of these is SpongeGuard on Duty, and of course SpongeBob BC, a classic one. See, I'll just read it. And Sponge Who Could Fly, personal favorite of mine. So yeah, that is all of them, all of the third season. Let's put these bad boys back right in there. Pretty cool kind of like cover, if you ask me. Here's like the bottom. And oh, this was released in 2005. Well, the second season, let me see, was released in 2004. Sorry I didn't give the dates on those. But the rest, here are the rest of them right here. I'm just gonna move them over here. Same thing with the rest right here. So without further ado, let's go in order that I have them. not really in order of like the years, but you know, like, you know what I mean. So we have, this one was released, I think, around like the Christmas time for, you know, like each one's. I have 2 of these. I don't know why I have 2, but you know, like, I mean, I don't have a problem with having doubles. But you can see on the back right here, special features, and, you know, like a bunch of, you know, like favorite episodes, including some, you know, festive ones like Christmas Who, Snowball Effect, and, you know, chocolate with nuts, and Survival of the Idiots. And this was released back in 2003. Classic. So I think each, you know, like inside the DVD side of these DVDs, they have, of course, the actual DVD itself, and, you know, like other ones right here, Tales from Deep. I do have Lost at Sea and Hide and Seek, but I don't have the, you know, like containers or like covers for these 2. So, you know, of course, the DVDs, you know, like you can look up artwork and whatnot, and I think, yeah, it's just the, you know, like same thing as the cover itself. So yeah, there's that. I don't think this one does, right? No. So yeah, this is the Christmas theme one. I'll just set that. I'll set that right behind me. Next one is the Seascape Campers. I thought it was campers at first, but turns out I am just dumb and just read it wrong. So that's my fault to that. Let's turn on the brightness for there. So 10 aquatic adventures. We got, you know, like the trio right here, Patrick, Squidward, and SpongeBob. And on the back, we got, you know, like some other ones right here. Let's actually right here. Dive down into the deep blue sea and join everyone's favorite sponge, SpongeBob SquarePants, and his aquatic allies on more naturally nonsensical adventures. And you can see like all the, you know, like episodes right here, whatnot, and of course the special features as well. See this right here, and more DVDs and whatnot. And some of them came out as a VHS as well. So yeah, that is the Seascape Cappers. Set that right there. The next 2 technically aren't SpongeBob, but I did found these just this weekend. We got Nick Picks 2 and we got Nick Picks 3. Now I do have Nick Picks 1, but I just don't have the DVD container for it. You know, each of these, you know, like show off, you know, like favorite, you know, like Nicktoon like episodes, including SpongeBob as well. See them, you know, like right there. Nick Picks 2 came out in 2005, while this one came out in 2006. And I think Nick Picks 1 came out in 2003 or 4, but you guys can correct me in the comments below. But yeah, very good, you know, cartoons by the time. One of my personal favorite ones was, you know, like Jimmy Neutron, you know, like My Life as a Teenage Robot, Danny Phantom, and, you know, like other ones as well. I didn't really watch some like the older Nicktoons like Rugrats, but, you know, I do enjoy it. Oh, I also watch Hey Arnold as well, but I know like after they stopped making episodes, they were on, you know, like reruns for like a long time. But anyways, here we have Lost in Time right here. Of course, based off of the episode Deuces and Dragons. See right here, a 2-part episode. Journey back to medieval Bikini Bottom to the land of fair maidens, evil knights, fire-breathing jellyfish, and daring rescues. Thou art for an exciting ride. And some other, you know, like cool episodes right here. And of course, special features. This one came out in 2006. Little DVD right there. I like how this one is in white. You know, it really does stand out. I wish they made, you know, like DVD covers in like white. I know DVDs are still a thing, I know people are like streaming and whatnot from like Hulu, Paramount, and whatnot, but some people still use DVDs to this day. But anyways, we have Legends of the Bikini Bottom, based off some stories, like from the episode and different episodes and whatnot. See back some like pause and read want, of course, like all of them right here. I think I made, actually, what am I saying? I made a video where I read a book about this, specific episode or episodes, really. So you could check that out for yourself, like probably in like annotation above here, whatnot. So you could check that video out and hear me read every single one of the stories. And inside, the DVD. And silver and whatnot. So yeah, good episodes in my opinion. But I know people had mixed feelings about like some of the old new episodes. Next is Triton's Revenge, which personally this video was, well, not video, episode was okay. I don't know why Neptune would trap his son on an island, but whatever. See all the other ones here, of course, based off the episode The Clash of Triton, and some other episodes right here with special features. And this one came out in 2010. Oh, did I say that you're on this one? Oh, this one also, the Legends of Bikini Bottom, came out in 2010. So these both came out the same year. There we go. Next up, one of my personal favorite ones that I remember watching was SpongeBob versus the Big One. And I do like, the nice artwork they made right here with this kind of like dark blue, kind of like shading or like lining they have right here. Very cool in my opinion. And of course, based off the same episode by the name, other episodes like Patty Capper, A Life in a Day, Sun Bleach, Giant Squidward, and No Nose. That's a tongue twister right there. And this one came out in, what year? 2009. And the DVD is right there. Pretty cool cover if you ask me. Let's look at another one right here. We have Karate Island, both SpongeBob and Sandy, playing karate right here. Good episode in my opinion. I know how some people feel about some of the seasons from season, like 5 through, now. Some people say, like how trash season 4 was, but I think season 4 was, pretty good. The writing sorry, can't talk. The writing kind of like got a little when like more seasons when we're adding on, and of course new episodes now are just whatever. Another subject for another day. Of course, Karate Island, based off like some from the name right here. We also got other ones like Ghost Host, New Leaf, Mrs. Puppy Fired, Crusty Towers, Squid Bob, Tentacle Pants. Don't know why it's adding here, but what else? And Wishing You Well, and also some special features. And this came out in 2006. And we got like DVD right here. And another cool thing that I found right here, let's actually put this aside. This is for a Nickelodeon like magazine. 10 issues for $1.99 an issue. You go put your name, address, city, and stuff. And like other stuff right here, I believe. Yeah, this also came out in like 2006. And like here's the back for it. You can ship this out and whatnot. And obviously, I think they stopped making like magazines like way long ago. I think it was. Ooh, when did they stop making Nickelodeon magazines? I think like 2009? Yes? No? Yes. Yes. I'm gonna go with yes, but you guys can correct me in the comments below. But yeah, they stopped making magazines by the beginning of like the 2010 era, which is kind of sad, but like they just couldn't do much anymore. Don't know why, but hey, who knows? Which obviously, if you try to turn this in, it's expired because this is like this came out like 06. This is, I think, like, this is 12 years old, so this is way expired. Oh, whoopsies. But this is kind of a neat thing to keep. So this is kind of like a collectible, so I'll keep that. And of course, a little more information right here, like other DVDs, like Where's Gary, Uploading Favorites, and some other Nick picks. Well, tongue twister right here. And this is what the season, the complete season 3 cover, like an alternate like cover looks like. So yeah, and of course like nostalgic like SpongeBob right here with Nick and the green splats and whatnot. Pretty cool if you ask me. So yeah, let's put this back in here. Oh, if only they kept making more Nickelodeon magazines, for newer Nicktoon cartoons. But hey, I don't know, but moving on. So speaking of, I have Where's Gary, which personally a favorite of mine. Like the song that plays, like Gary Come Home. A big nostalgic for me. Have You Seen This Snail? 2-part episode. Some other ones right here, like Good Neighbor, which personally my least favorite. Not because SpongeBob and Patrick annoy Squidward, but just like, just don't like that one in general. Just my opinion. But yeah, some other ones right here, and special features like karaoke, a full screen format, and whatnot. This came out in 05. And we have the DVD right there. Speaking of, I have, of course, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie DVDs, and I have two different ones. This one for the full screen, and this one for the widescreen. And I actually found this at a thrift store, I think a Goodwill store. So I saw this, and I was like, and my mom was like, "Do we have this already?" I'm like, not sure. And surprise, yes, but also no, because this is the widescreen version, unlike the full screen. So they're both very similar. They both came out in 05. And some information right here. Like pause and read for yourself. The Country Needs SpongeBob SquarePants by A.O. Scott, The New York Times. Special features right here. This came out in 05. And the same thing for the other one. But obviously a little different, as you could tell. Just slightly. I think DVDs are really both the same. But obviously great movie. And speaking of, I heard about like the new Sandy Cheeks movie. Heard it was not good, and honestly, I'm not surprised. Even after like the Sponge on the Run, like just they should have stopped from Sponge Out of Water. I hope the new movie Search for SquarePants is good. But anyways, we got Sea Stories right here, 10 waterlogged tales, which like includes all these ones right here. Special features, Shanghai with like with 3 different endings and whatnot. Other ones right here, and this is actually the oldest DVD I had, because this was released in 2002, and this was for Paramount's 90th anniversary, which was pretty cool. Of course, the DVDs right here, and another paperwork, and more of the information just on paper. Oh, what's this? I didn't actually, did I see this? Don't know. Oh, I think I did. like a Walmart thing. Yours, mine, and ours, or something. Or Walmart. Probably some kind of like, expires 05/5 2006, which obviously this is, like 10 years old, so that's already expired. So if you find one of these and one of the SpongeBob DVDs, don't even bother, because it's, it's old. But hey, something worth keeping, So yeah, that's Sea Stories, the oldest one, I have. I think one of the oldest, I think, like, there's probably some other DVDs that I know of, I'll probably put a link in the description so you can see, like, other, like, DVDs for, like, SpongeBob and whatnot. Or you can research them yourself, depends how I feel when I'm editing this video. So, but we're almost done here. We have To Love a Patty, which is, obviously based off the episode by the same name right here. And some other ones like Don't Have Shame, Blackjack, A Flea in Her Dome, Big Big Switch, and Blackened Sponge, and of course some special features as well. And here is the disc. And the next one, one of my personal favorites is Atlantis SquarePants, which I know people had some mixed feelings and opinions about it, but I personally liked it. Not to mention that, the game that came out for it, for like the Wii and like other consoles, which, I played the absolute crap out of, and, that game itself is just amazing. I would love to play it again. But I don't have the Wii anymore, and I already got rid of the game, so I guess I can, watch people play it and whatnot, but hey, that's fine. So, of course, like, 2-part episode of Atlantis SquarePants, some, like, other episodes right here, and, of course, like always, special featured episodes, and this came out in 2007, and I don't think also, To Love a Patty came out in 2008. So yeah, if we look inside, of course, you can see the game itself, available in November of 2007 and whatnot. And I know this came out on like different consoles like Wii and like Xbox and whatnot. It's funny, like a little fact about myself. My first gaming console was, the Wii, the original Wii, not the Wii U, the Wii. And then we switched over to an Xbox 360, and then we moved to an Xbox X. So a little info about myself. I really need to get back into gaming again, but hey, that'll happen some other time. So next up we have Bikini Bottom Adventures. See the cover right here, the whole gang, SpongeBob on the front, on the side. We got, like some other ones right here. Boat Smarts, Roll of Cowards, Google What's Your Name, Bucket Sweet Bucket, Breath of Fresh Squidward, New Digs, and Crabs a la Mode. Some special features right here. Patrick, with that lamp on his head. And this was released in 2007. And on the inside is the disc itself. And finally, the last one that I have in my collection is Friend or Foe. Obviously based off an episode by the same name. Like a good favorite of mine. Fortunately, there's really no back cover for this. Don't know what happened, but hey, probably, I think it probably showed like, obviously this episode, some other episodes and special features, just like each of the ones. And we got the DVD right here. Oh, it's come. Well, that happened. Oh. Huh, never mind. Don't know why it was like that, but like here, like I said, other episodes, Friend or Foe 2-part, and special features right here. Don't know why it was like that. Hold on, let's fix this. There we go. That's much better. Okay, but anyways, inside of here shows, you know, like some, you know, like books and whatnot from, you know, like Simon Spotlight, of course. And on the back, some other DVDs, like the complete season 4, some other ones like Avatar, which, you know, a banger show, a personal favorite of mine. But yeah, that's really it for, you know, like my collection. Obviously the first season is always the best, because, you know, like, I don't know why, because, like, I think, like, I love, like, older cartoons because, you know, like, I think it's probably the jank. Something about, like, making a cartoon with, like, a little bit of, like bad, not really bad cartoons, but something about the jank with older cartoons are just, like, so much fun and more nostalgic. I mean, I know a lot of, you know, like, cartoons are doing, you know, like 3D stuff, you know, some of them, you know, still do, like, you know, like, basic cartoons, you know, and whatnot. But, you know, older cartoons are just a lot more entertaining. And, you know, I kind of hate this. I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant here. I kind of hate when, you know, like, shows or, you know, like, companies and whatnot bring back a show and they, like, reimagine it. Like, no one wants to. Why do, like, people bring back a show and, like, reimagine a whole thing? They don't want, like, a what's that word? They don't want a different, you know, like, revisual of it. People don't want to bring back a show because they want something new. They want to people want to bring back a show from the nostalgia of it. Just, you know, just take the same, you know, format or something and just rewrite it or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, I think they brought back what was that show I used to watch with, like, the animals and the back of the barnyard. It's the show with, like, the, my brain cannot, the not back of the barnyard, that's a different show, which, you know, like, that show was just goofy by itself with the 3D animation. But it's like the show with, like, the blue penguin and, you know, like, the giraffe and whatnot. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They brought that show back and, you know, like, decided to, you know, reimagine it for some reason, you know, but, you know, like, that's again, another subject for another video. But anyways, that is it for my SpongeBob DVD collection. Honestly, I thought I had a lot more DVDs than I thought. I know other people that I do know of have more DVDs than I do. I know my collection is not too big or extravagant, but, you know, hey, I got some stuff that I've been collecting over the years. But, you know, hopefully I'll collect more DVDs and show them in, you know, like, future videos and whatnot. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this in the future, then click that subscribe button today. Click that bell notification so you'll stay notified when I make new videos. Like the video, comment what you think of it. Which one of these DVDs was your favorite? What is your favorite episode of SpongeBob that has been released as of right now? Share this with your friends, family, and people who love SpongeBob and people who love collecting DVDs and whatnot. And with that being said, I will see all of you in my next video. Bye bye.